What's up, my people? This your boy Z here, and then I'm gonna talk about something, an issue, something that's been very, very sensitive towards the black community. And these are things I need to discuss. Because there's a certain women that's been going out here on YouTube saying that biracials are replacing pure black people in the entertainment industry, right, in the Hollywood world, right? That a lot of these roles are given to the biracial light skins versus the pure blacks. And I've been showing you before that that's not true, man. Like biracials who are mixed with black, they are still black people. Okay, if you got a person who's biracial but one of their parents is black, that makes him just as black. There is no difference. There is no separation. Okay. Now there's a woman by the name of Paris Milan. Okay. Now I've exposed Paris Milan before for saying such nonsense because I don't like how she was talking about Dwayne Johnson. She disrespected Dwayne Johnson, and which, by the way, I've had like 5-6 videos explaining this. Okay, because the actual people, the actual fans of The Rock who've been watching him since the '90s, when basically when DVD let's say when wrestling movies wrestling stuff came out on VHS, y'all remember the VHS days when you had to watch everything by cassette and VHS. When you had The Rock's first documentary, when there wasn't really too much DVDs out, yeah, they talk about The Rock's father all the time. The Rock's father is a black Nova Scotian. And see, Paris Milan don't know what a Nova Scotian is because she don't do enough research. But no, Nova Scotians are the ones who escaped the slave master, right? They escaped out of the slave camps and they fled to Canada up north, which Canada took them in, which eventually led to the battle between the North versus South, which the South lost. Okay? The Canadians helped a lot of blacks escape slavery. This is why some people in America don't like Canada, because of that shit. All right? Y'all excuse my language, man. I'm gonna try to keep this clean, but again, man, y'all know how I feel about racism. But anyways, I digress. But anyways, man, getting back to the subject here, Paris Milan has talked trash about Disney, okay, and she uses these animations as a way to try to justify blacks getting replaced by somebody light skinned, which is clearly stupid. It's very retarded. Because let the record be known, right? Let the record show that most light skinned blacks who look like Nicole Ari Parker, Mariah Carey, Steph Curry, and Boris Kojic, which I told y'all before, they're all black. They're all put in the black category. Okay? This is why black excellence acknowledge The Rock, because they know his daddy is half black. They don't discriminate from their own race. That's stupid. They separate people because their skin color is retarded when we all got the same ancestry. Okay? Y'all gotta learn to accept that. If somebody's mixed, has one of their parents being black, that means they got the same ancestors as us. They are part of our culture, okay? We got to stop separating skin color, because that's one of the main reasons why black folks ain't going to never be united. Our culture ain't strong because we don't accept those who are part of us. And I told y'all before, man, Paris comes off as somebody who has a problem with her own self. She don't like biracials at all. Paris Milan is a woman that's basically seen in nail salons and beauty supply stores and other places where she's getting into a fight with anybody that's red bone or yellow bone, because she don't consider them black at all. Meaning they're not 100% pure black. They're not part of our culture. They're their own race, which is stupid. Okay, because let the record be known. The Creolians don't have their own country. There's no such thing as Creotia. There's no Creole. People who are Creole, who are basically French people who are French that had sex with black people during the slave days, and they had them. They don't have their own race. Mulattoes don't have their own race. They don't have their own country. There's not a country for Creolians. There's not a country for anybody that's light skinned like that. There's no country for that. There's no such thing as mulatto. Mulattoes don't have their own country, right? So you can't be saying that they're their own race. How they their own race when they're mixed with black? They're mixed with black and something else. Because remember, Africa has its own country, which the earth started in, which I explained already. You got Asia, you got Europe, okay, you got all these other countries. There's no specific country for people who are light-skinned. None. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you haven't heard the news, Disney's paid on remaking The Little Mermaid, just like they remade Aladdin, which, by the way, they had Will Smith playing the genie. The genie wasn't played by a Caucasian man like Robin Williams, rest in peace. It was played by Will Smith, and Will Smith did a very good job. And again, Will Smith is not biracial. None of his children are biracial. Him and Jada are fully black. Will Smith is a black man out of Philadelphia, and Jada Pinkett Smith comes from Baltimore. They both black. Okay? This is why Paris Milan has a freaking problem, man. No, so that's her issue there. She has a skin color issue. But anyways, yeah, Will Smith was a genie, right? They redid the whole cast, right? They didn't have the original cast. That's why the guy who played the parrot, he was upset because he didn't get cast. But they doing something totally different. It's not the same unless you got all the original characters. But anyway, so Disney has decided to recast The Little Mermaid and do a remake, just like a live action like the Disney Channel. But this time they're gonna have this woman here by the name of Halle Bailey played The Little Mermaid. Now, for those of you who don't know who Halle Bailey is, she has a sister. I believe it's a twin sister, or I don't know if they're exactly twins, but they're very close in age. Her and her sister Chloe, yeah, that's her name, Chloe. They both have I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, let me see. Let me see Halle Bailey. Let me see. Let's see Halle Bailey. Yeah, Chloe and Haley, right? Music group, Chloe Haley. Yeah, so she's so for those that don't know who she is, she's part of the group. She sings. She's part of a music group with her sister Chloe. Okay, they have appeared at Super Bowl 52. Yeah, they appeared in Super Bowl the last year's Super Bowl. I believe it was Super Bowl 53. They appeared in Super Bowl 53 when the Rams and the Patriots were in Atlanta, right? Because they're both from Georgia. They both sung the national anthem. They were featured on CNN. They were on the BET Awards, all right? They appeared on BET. They have released like 2 or 3 albums together. That's where this woman come from. Both parents are full black. She's not biracial at all. Okay? They come from Atlanta, Georgia, which is known as Black Hollywood. Then they're both raised in LA, out here in Los Angeles, California. So again, this woman is full black. The fact that Disney is choosing to use her as a new mermaid is beautiful. Okay, but again, Disney is showing you that they're not racist. Okay, Disney is showing you that they don't have no grudge. They don't think that they're not like the original Disney, like they're not like their predecessor. The Walt Disney's Disney Channel, the way it was ran is not like it is now. So they're showing you this now. Okay, they're showing you that they do promote people of color. Paris. This is why Paris needs to stop doing these videos, man, calling against Disney Channel. That was real effed up, man. I'm serious, man. The fact that Paris Milan is trying to say that biracial is treated better than somebody pure black is 100% stupid. It makes no sense at all. Okay? And it shows you that Paris has no common sense. There was nobody really tell her about these things at all. All right? She don't know about her own race. Now, I'm going to show you the example of somebody that's biracial, that's a dark-skinned biracial. Since you want to talk about biracials being purely light-skinned, there's biracials who are mixed, who are dark. All right? So let's just notice this. Remember, and I told y'all this before, man. The slave trade was everywhere. The Spaniards, went everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Black people, there's a black person in every single country there is. Y'all gotta understand that. Our black people populate the entire earth. So you're gonna have people who gonna look like her, gonna be lighter or darker. Let me show you this up of a dark-skinned biracial. This woman here, right? This is Lupita Nyongo, right? This is the Lupita Nyongo. I think Nyong. Yeah, Lupita Nyong. Yeah, Lupita Nyongo. I think I'm saying that right because she's Kenyan. Yeah, this is the Lupita, right? This is the same woman that's played on the Black Panther with Prince T'Challa, right? In the Black Panther movie. And this is the same woman that played in Get Out, right? Now, this woman may look like full African, right? She may look pure black to you, but she's really not. This woman is Kenyan and Mexican. And I'm going to show you the reason. I'm going to show you where it says it. So y'all could all understand this too. Because, like I said, this woman's not fully black, right? Now, as I read, Lupita Nyongo, okay, is a Kenyan and Mexican actress, right? Kenyan Mexican. The daughter of Kenyan politician Peter Anang Nyongo. Nyongo was born in Mexico City, Mexico. So Mexico City is in Mexico. Okay, so it's out of the country, right? Where her father was teaching and was raised in Kenya from the age of 1. She attended college in the United States, earning a bachelor's degree in film and theater studies from Hampshire College. Nyongo began her career in Hollywood as a production assistant in 2008. She made her acting debut in the short film East River, subsequently returned to Kenya to star in the television series Sugar from 2009 to 2012. So again, I want you to look at this, man. So again, she was Lupita Nyongo, March 1st, 1983, age 36, Mexico City, Mexico. Which means she's Mexican. She's biracial, okay? Residence, Brooklyn, New York, but she's Kenyan and Mexico, right? So this woman here is not fully black. I'm telling you that now, man. She's not fully black. Because she was born in Mexico, man. That means her mother is probably most likely Mexican. Yeah, there are dark-skinned Mexicans. I'm telling you that now, man. There are Mexicans right now. Matter of fact, there's Mexicans, there's Dominicans, there's Cubans, all right? There's Brazilians who all look like her. And these are Hispanic countries, okay? So y'all must understand what I mean by this, man. You cannot separate biracials anymore. We need to stop doing that to our own people. That's messed up. Okay? And for Paris Milan to say some stuff like that, she's really stupid, man. Paris Milan got no common sense at all. She has no respect for any of her fellow brothers and sisters. Because first of all, man, people were not asked to be born into the family they was born in. Nobody gets to choose who their parents gonna become. Yeah, nobody gets to choose who they are, who their family gonna be. Nobody gets to choose which family they're born into. They're whichever parent, mother or father you were born from, that's who you were born from. That's where you come from. You're gonna partake their last name. You gonna partake of who they are through your DNA. Okay. And see, Paris, I'll tell you, man. And Paris is somebody who, well, again, man, this is a woman who don't get along with biracials. She may try to downplay it, but she doesn't, right? Because I'm finna show you some stuff she did. Because for her to be doing these type of videos, it's really stupid and it's poison. Because all she doing is putting stuff in people's brain. She knows a lot of these you got a lot of these blacks who don't get along with their own people themselves, who are jealous, right? It's bad enough you got black folks in this country who are that ignorant because they ain't they have a problem with themselves, right? You got black folks on here who are clearly, man, they something's wrong with them themselves. They got a problem with themselves. They want to be loved by the white man so badly that they're willing to hate on other people. Let me pull up something real quick because this woman sounds ignorant, dude.
But the reality is your energy kind of has to attract that. You want to make sure that you keep yourself up, dress the part, carry yourself. To say I saw Black Panther finally and I freaking love the movie. I would say it was probably the best movie in the 2010s to date. Visually, the plot, the cast. Even though the movie was a bit long, I still really enjoyed it and I would recommend all of you guys to go see it. I don't want to do any spoilers. But the other thing that I didn't understand, okay, was why were so many of us in African garb? Now I get it, right?
So again, look what she just said, right? Why was so many in African garb? Again, this is the same woman who don't understand our culture. Okay? Wakanda is based on Africa. It's basically Africa. We never got colonized. Wakanda is based on Africa. If Africa never been taken over by the slave trade, we never got sold off. The white folks didn't come over there trying to take it over. We would have been just as technology advanced as China. Okay? Or Japan. Right? You know what I'm saying? This woman does not understand that at all. And she just says stuff out of her own mouth that don't make sense, right?
Like, I get that this movie was about us and all that, but the reality is none of us wear no African garb on a regular, and no dashikis and no spears.
Where do you think the dashiki came from? It came from Africa. Again, this woman has no idea what she's talking about. This is why this woman cannot talk about race. No, the man, Jordan Peele, did that movie correctly. Okay? The dashiki you see, the spears, that's what our people was wearing for years, for centuries. Okay? That's part of our culture. Again, that's part of our ancestors was doing that. Now, this woman ain't gonna walk up to nobody that's wearing the dashiki and say that's not what they wore, because she gonna come off offending a lot of people. All right? This is a woman that's unintelligent. She's not educated at all. She don't take her schooling seriously at all. This is a woman who's never been inside of a black museum at all. That's not what she's into. This woman is more so into fashion. She's more so into pop culture, talking about reality TV. She's not into none of this. She's not in tune with her black race. This woman don't know who she is as a black woman. And you can tell by all the makeup she's wearing, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, you want to talk about You know what I'm saying? Our people not, you know what's being, we all talk about what our people didn't wear. You wasn't around in 18th century, 17th century, 16th century and before. Okay? That's very disrespectful, man. That's very offensive. And you can tell this woman has never went to school, went to college, and took an African history studies. I challenge any one of y'all need to go to a school and talk to a black professor, and they'll tell you what type of clothes, what type of fashion we wore. Okay? Do not listen to Paris. Oh, this woman here, and look at the title, right? She says why she date. Now look at the title. She says why she dates white men, right? And you listen to somebody this ignorant, right? And I told you about this. Now, this is what she says about The Rock.
This weird. Hey, you guys. So I found this story as I was eating my most favorite sucker of all time. I'm not even a candy person. I don't know where, like out of nowhere, I just developed this craving for the Vero mango suckers. I don't know if you guys ever saw them, but they have like this weird tahini, chili, lime, mango sort of twist to them. And some people don't like taste, but I love taste. So I've been like tearing those up like back to back lately. And as I was eating one, I came across this article that is discussing Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay. So what's been going on with him is that he has this film coming out where it will be about the life of John Henry. So John Henry was a Black American steel driver, and he literally like worked himself to death. So the reason why The Rock wanted to do this film is because he said John Henry was one of his childhood heroes, and that his dad, who was a black man, okay, let me just, put that out there. His dad is a black man. It ain't a dark-skinned black woman like y'all like to inbox me and talk about, which I'll get into during this video, but his dad was a black man. He said basically like, his dad is the reason why he used to like him as a kid, because he used to read him the story about John Henry as a young child. So people are coming at Dwayne Johnson's neck for this because the character is typical.
Nobody's coming at The Rock's neck for that. The only one that's coming at The Rock's neck are these white folks. These evil ass white folks, which by the way, these are the same evil white folks who don't like Disney casted casted Little Mermaid is black. They hate that, right? They don't like that. Now look at this title here. She says, "Black men, you are being replaced too." The Rock is set to play a dark-skinned John Henry. Again, very retarded, very stupid, man. This woman's doing what she's doing for views. She wants to turn black folks against each other. That's her goal. She wants to put the dark-skinned person above, on a high pedestal above somebody who is still black, but don't have the same skin complexion. Is not the same. It's dumb.
Typically a darker skinned black man. I want to show you what he looks like. So this is what the character typically looks like when they talk about John Henry. He's very big, muscular, and
The Rock is also big and muscular like that. Okay, The Rock is also black. There's no difference. He's no different than everybody else. But again, you can't expect a Terry Crews. You can't expect a Michael J. White. Even Michael B. Jordan, none of them play this type of characters. That's not what they're into. Okay, Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, they all got different roles they play. Most of them ain't doing animation like that. They into other projects. They may not necessarily want to work for Disney like that. And they got nothing against Disney, but this is not what they're doing. They don't do cartoons. Okay, this will Paris Malone understand. So how are they being replaced? I ain't never heard of no black person in the industry being replaced when they need us for these type of roles. Paris, so how they go replace us? How they go replace a dark-skinned black man with another black man? I don't get it. Unless you yourself, again, is racist against biracials.
He's a darker skinned black man. But when you look at The Rock, he's lighter skinned biracial. And this has been something that darker skinned black women, have been talking about, where they're pretty much being replaced.
No, they only feel they're being replaced because they don't have confidence in themselves. That's why they feel they're being replaced. They've been brainwashed by these white folks to make them feel inferior. But if you're a proud black woman, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed about. I can name that. I can see several black dark-skinned women who have never been replaced, which I just showed y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Lupita Nyongo is dark-skinned. She's dark-skinned, but she's also a biracial. So again, man, this woman makes no sense at all. She's completely stupid, man. This woman is out of her freaking mind. Y'all need to stop paying attention to that. Y'all don't give her no attention no more, man. Again, I understand some of y'all, there's a lot of people who subscribe to it, but yeah, y'all can't be listening to this type of confusion. Because that's what it is, it's confusion. She talking all this crap, but look at Dizzy finna put this woman here as a black mermaid. Right? And look at that. White Twitter is big mad about Dizzy casting a black little mermaid. Of course they're gonna be mad, eh? Because a lot of these white folks, you know what I'm saying, these racist white folks got a problem. They want things to keep having it done their way. They don't respect us at all. But again, Dizzy's trying to show you that they promote the women of color too. Men and women of color, they promote us. They represent us too, as a whole, man. Because as you can see, this woman right here is black, full black. So again, Paris, you need to stop it with this nonsense. Because you sounding just like these damn white folks. You sound ignorant and stupid. Okay, you sound ignorant, Paris. And Paris, you see, and again, I'm not trying to have beef with you, but I'm trying to show you something, man. You can't be saying that our people are being replaced. So as you can see, ain't nobody replacing Tyler Perry's ass. Tyler Perry been in the industry for over 20 years, going on 23 years. He said this already. Perry, and even then, Tyler Perry just got nominated. Tyler Perry has been known for playing a woman, wearing a dress, but also playing a man role too. This man has hired several black people in his entertainment. In Tyler Perry's line of work, he's employed a lot of black folks, okay? Of all shades and different colors, man. This man don't discriminate at all. All right? Same thing with Jordan Peele and everybody else. There's no such thing as us being replaced when they need us. Y'all gotta understand this, man. The white folks who don't like us are the ones who are clearly racist. They hate us. They hate us, but again, they want to be us. So again, Paris, there's no such thing as us being replaced. You can't replace a biracial with a black person when they're both black, okay? So I just showed you there right now. If this woman here is black, is dark skinned like she is, but she's Mexican, then again, she's a dark skinned biracial. That means there's no such thing. We need to stop thinking like that. Okay? Beautiful as this woman is. Look at this beautiful chocolate woman, man. But she's Mexican. She's mixed with Mexican. She's Mexican and she's black and she's Kenyan. Okay? So get over yourselves already, man. Paris, you need to stop doing this. Because you have a problem with yourself. You have an identity crisis, Paris. You don't know who you are as a black woman. You have no idea. You have not studied African culture. You don't know nothing about our religion. You don't know nothing about our heritage. Nothing. Paris, you need to go back to school and go learn this. You need to talk to a black professor. They'll tell you themselves about our race. You don't know who your own tribe is. You don't know the language. You don't know nothing about your own people. And that's sad. So when you don't know about your people, you tell your subscribers, you got your subscribers hating on, people who are light-skinned, who are still black. Again, we got to stop thinking like this. This woman clearly is a biracial. Clearly. She was not even born in Africa. Yeah, her daddy's from Kenya, but again, she's from Mexico City, Mexico. That's in Mexico. Literally outside the country. Okay? But anyways, folks, that's just the video just to show y'all something, man. Paris Milan talk all this crap about biracials getting replaced. You don't see this woman getting replaced. Everybody thought this woman was full African. She ain't. Okay? No, biracials, black men and women are not being replaced in the industry. There's no such thing. Because once again, man, we need it for these roles. Okay? We need it for certain things they want to promote and put out. Okay? But no, man, hip-hop in Hollywood, no, everybody ain't racist. I'm just telling you now. Paris Milan is somewhere else. She don't know where she is. Man, folks, that's the video, man. Y'all like, subscribe, comment in. Tell me what y'all think. I'm pretty sure. And that's another thing, man. Paris Milan is talking, but she probably got people in her family who are mixed race too. Okay, so this is where she needs to stop talking, man. She's embarrassing herself. And folks, that's the video, man. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.